our first thinker was about a man-eating shark, and this one eats up audiences and spits them out. Jaws 3D was the third movie to star a great white shark, and the second one to make the shark boring. In Steven Spielberg's very first Jaws, a good movie made 10 years ago, the shark seemed real, and so did its victims. We cared about them. We were worried about what was going to happen to them. But look at this ridiculous scene in which a phony shark chases some water skiers who are amazingly slow to catch on. Gee, that's amazing. That shark tail looks amazingly like an artificial shark tail that's being pulled through the water at a constant rate of speed that's very unrealistic. And I think that's exactly what it was, too. Jaws 3D was, of course, in 3D. And so were a lot of movies this year. In fact, 1983 saw a rebirth of the 3D fever, which was big in the 1950s and then mercifully disappeared for 20 years before resurfacing in a series of murky, unfocused, boring, technically hapless movies that had the audience desperately struggling to see what was on the screen. I paid $5. What is it you're trying to show me? The only consolation was, with movies like Jaws 3D, if you couldn't see the screen, at least you weren't missing anything.
That's absolutely true. You know, you do put on those glasses, and you do feel like a kid again, and you really do have fabulous expectations when it is a sequel, when it is 3D. We got a couple of them on the show, and boy, this one really let me down. The big moment when the shark is going to crash through this little seaquarium, you know, the 3D didn't work well. It never left, it never came off the screen. It just hit that thing, and then they cut to another scene. Too bad.